Toast, can you please start? No. Blizzard literally said, do not open this box before this time. Hang on. Would Blizzard send me something dangerous because I keep leaking the expansion theme ahead of time and exploiting the game and showcasing all the bugs? Blizzard wouldn't do something like that, right? And try to make an example out of me. Message from Blizzard. You better not read this next part out. Oh.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Oh, nothing. It was from my mom. So, Blizzard sent me a box. This box contains a card from the new Hearthstone expansion, Rise of Shadows. There was a letter with the box that says there's a puzzle in here that I have to solve. I'm very big brain, so no puzzle can hold me. Ooh, what cute packaging. It's even got the Reform crest. See, I solved the puzzle already. Take that, tape. It's a box. Alright, how do we open this box? Well, judging from the reflection and the weight and the balance, I can see there's some mechanism at play here. It's made from oak. Very sturdy wooden material. Something's shifting here. Oh, this little part pops out. Okay. Is there any other part that pops out? Is this part popped out? Okay, this part also pops out. Okay, so we got on each side a little rectangle that pops out. Maybe there's more places that it pops out on. No spoilers, please. I'm not gonna look at chat. If I'm smart, I can solve this. How long did it take Trump to solve this? Like 25 minutes. I'll solve it in half that time. 10 minutes is what I need. It took him 40 minutes? Jesus Christ. I just need 10 minutes, chat. Someone count me down from 600. Okay, so I got these two latches on the side. Do I pull on them? If I pop these out, there's a reason I can pop these out, right? But these are the only two latches that I can see on the side. Maybe it's one of those sentient boxes that you talk to. Hello. Can you please open? Nope. We've made progress on the two latches. Maybe if I just move it back and forth here. You can hear it, right, chat? Those turned at symbols. Oh, you're talking about this thing? Maybe I can... Wait. Something's shifting up here. It's the lid. Maybe we can just pry the lid off. Okay. I think this should be able to be... Okay. This is the progress I've made so far. You'll notice this little section is more protruding, and it's the same for the other side. But this one protrudes a lot more than this side. Maybe if I pull on it. Oh, it's working. Wait, it's almost off. Pull on it. Hey! Uh-oh. I have made progress on the box. There appears to be some kind of hole here. Oh, I can now shift this over by a little bit. See? Progress. Now I pull the other little thing off, and then we can just slide it back out, right? stupid puzzle. Oh wait, that didn't work. Okay, I have pried off the little extra edges on both sides. Crap, 5 minutes. Where do I go from here? I mean, the top, like it almost slides off, you know. But something inside is preventing it from sliding off. Toes, you're stuck. You literally made it impossible to solve. Wait, you're not supposed to pry the sides off? Well, I guess we'll never know what this card is. Find out when they do the whole card info dump in a week. And whatever card wasn't revealed before then, it was probably in this box. Thank you for joining me today. You know what? I've brought a contingency plan. So you think you're smarter than me, huh, box? This is an actual Warhammer that a fan sent me because I roleplay as a giant hammer wielding paladin in one of my D&D sessions. So this thing is very heavy. There's no better plan than going face. Am I supposed to wear like protective eyewear? What if it splinters and gets into my eyeball? Alright, I'll just do like this. This box is really well made.
Me show you puzzle.
Blizzard, I have solved the puzzle in less than 10 minutes. Let the record show that nobody is smarter than this guy's toast. Alright, what's in the box? It is... Dun 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 dun! Oh, it's really dark. Let me turn on the lights. Dun 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 dun! A mana Cyclone. 2 mana 2/2. Battlecry. For each spell you've cast this turn, add a random mage spell to your hand. Elemental. And I do believe we have a clip for this. Roll the clip. Wait, you didn't cast any spells this turn though. Wait, Blizzard. I didn't see any spells get casted. Wait, hold up. Oh, he cast it before. Wouldn't it be better to show... Look, Blizzard, Blizzard. I'm not complaining. I love you guys. Thanks for sending me a card. Wait, there's a little low. Hang on. So, yeah. You get a spell back every time you cast a spell. Very good in stuff like Tempo Mage, I imagine. Especially since they released that twin spell. The Mage twin spell where you get a 1 mana spell back after using it again. So where's the second card? Well, unless I smash the second card into Oblivion, I think it's just the one card. How was I supposed to solve this puzzle anyway? This is that Mage twin spell that was recently released. Ray of Frost. Cards like this. Twin spell, freeze a minion that was already frozen. Deal 2 damage. You can turn your 1 Ray of Frost into 2 random mage spells, right? And it's an elemental, so stuff like Arcanosaur has some synergy. Tells you dusted the card by smashing it with your hammer. It's a lot of value. Obviously, you're not very good in stuff like Big Mage because you're never casting more than like 2 spells per turn. If Quest Mage was around still, I would love this card. This card would be insane in Quest Mage. Because I think they had you reveal it because of Quest Mage. But Quest Mage is rotating out. Oh, synergy with like Banana Buffoon, right? Any cheap spells. Banana Buffoon. I would say Primordial Glyph, but that's rotating out. Pretty neat. Coin. Just having coin is an extra mage spell. And a 2 mana 2/2 is decent stat. Like people don't play some Raven Familiar, right? If you get 2 cards from this, you're already getting value. It's just interesting because the value mage decks don't run cheap spells. I wonder if you play this in aggro mage. It's really slow in aggro mage. But in aggro mage, you play so much cheap spells with like Arcane Missile and Cinderstorm. You can realistically get 3 spells off it, but yeah. 2 spell is good. 1 spell is inside. 2 spells is like, ooh, value. 3 spells, like, damn. A lot of elementals are rotating out because Unguro's rotating out, so I really don't know if we'll see any elemental decks for now. This could be a card that's better in the future, like yeah, by the 3rd expansion of this year. How did they get 7 spells in this clip? Good question. They had 7 mana left, so they played 7 1-mana spells. What about Big Hand Mage? Big Hand Mage is like, do you have enough cheap spells, right? My gut instinct is that this is unplayable right now. I'm not trashing the card, Blizzard. I just think the deck that gets the benefit out of this, which is aggressive mage, don't want to play it because you're losing a lot of tempo, although you get a lot of value. And for the big mage decks, you don't have enough cheap spells to take advantage of it right now. Secret Mage? Nah. I could be wrong. I mean, the Twin Spell is very, very good. This Twin Spell allows you to convert 1 card into 2 cards, in addition to just getting value out of your Twin Spell. Like, this card makes the Elemental much more appealing, but I think we need more than just this card. If there was another cheap magic spell, we can maybe get there. Especially when you consider Sorcerer's Apprentice. There you go. Sorcerer's Apprentice making everything so cheap. If Primordial Glyph was still in rotation, I can really, really see this working out. If Primordial Glyph was around, this card is like, ooh, it is pretty dang good. It's like a 2 mana auctioneer, if you want to look at it in a very weird way. Because every spell you cast, you draw another mage spell kind of deal. But it's all after the fact. I like it. I think it's really cool. I think it supports a very like pew pew pew, very like throw out all your spells archetype. But as it stands, I don't know if there's enough support for it. The more cheap mage spells they add, the better this gets, right? And maybe by the end of this year, there's so much cheap mage spell that you can play this and get 5 cards back. It's like, damn, that's fucking value. 2 mana Lyra, someone said that's another decent example. But it's all after the fact, which makes it significantly weaker, but it makes up for it by being just 2 mana. Cheap, cheap, cheap. You can play some spells, and if you're out of spells, just play this, and maybe you get another cheap spell. Wouldn't fit in Control. I don't see enough cheap mage spells in Control. You play Arcane Intellect, Frost Nova. Now all the bad mage spells rotating out. There's no more Glacial Mysteries. Oh yeah, that's rotating out, which is really good because that was essentially a dead card 99% of the time. Elemental Evocation helped this. Oh, because it cycle itself. You're not wrong. Elemental Evocation with this, you get the Elemental Evocation card back. Well, you get a card for your Elemental Evocation. You make this cheap. That's a really good point, guy in Twitch chat. Because you're kind of offsetting the downside about having to pay a whole card for this. Because you just get a random spell back. You kind of make up for the value. And it makes your 2 mana 2/2 Mana Cyclone for free. So if you have that, that means you can dedicate all your remaining mana that turn to just playing spells. It's just hard to imagine this working in a control deck. But I still lean towards not great. I'll give it a 1 out of 5 for this expansion. But we can revisit it in future expansion as more cheap spells get added.
Lights out.